important. Why? Because the basic, it is very basic for you uh, know the skill in using the SPSS, because practically all our activities, especially in inferential and descriptive statistics, will be run using using SPSS. Okay, so SPSS is just one of the statistical software that is available right now for statisticians and for those who are studying statistics. But other than SPSS, we can use Stata. Okay, it's another software that we can use for statistical tests, and Excel. Microsoft Excel is one of the is if not the most widely used statistical software in running statistical tests. But I don't want to use Excel for the reason that it's for college students. Okay, it's for college students. The data presentation is not that quite presentable. Okay, it's usable, kaya lang yung presentation kasi ng data, mas gusto natin yung mas academic, mas scholarly. That's why I chose SPSS for our educational statistics subject in running our data. So today's discussion is focused on how to use the software. Yung interface ng software, kasi importante ito kasi you cannot go on with our next lessons unless you are able to be familiarized, or unless you are familiar now with the interface of the software and how to use the software. Okay, may I request everybody to please open your SPSS? Raise a thumb mark if the software is already open in your laptops. All right, all right. So who among you is already familiar with the software? Who among you have used this software already when they took their college courses, or maybe a pre after grad course? Anyone who among you? No one? So Eliza was familiar with this. How are you familiar with this, Eliza? What was your previous encounter?
Sir, pardon po.
What was your encounter with SPSS?
Nakakalito siya, sir, pag hindi mo na parang hindi mo nasundan yung steps.
All right. Why? How did you learn SPSS in your undergrad?
Yes, sir.
Was I the one who introduced this to you?
Yes po, sir. Tinuruan mo po kami kung paano, sir.
Okay.
Noon, pero
Siguro.
nakalimutan ko.
All right. What about Darwin? Darwin, what was your encounter with SPSS?
It's been used by our professor before, sir.
Mhm.
Tapos, parang pahapyaw lang din po kasi yung SPSS app na, na
In what
pinagawa
subject?
sa amin. Sir?
In what subject?
Statistics din po. At saka sa thesis po.
Thesis. So briefly, we were able to be introduced with SPSS. So today's discussion, no, I want you to become familiar with the use of SPSS. Parang ano lang, parang I want, as much as you are familiar with Microsoft Word. So when I know that everybody is already masters of using the Microsoft Office application, specifically Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. Now today on SPSS, I just want you to be familiar with how to use SPSS as a software for statistical treatments. Although, okay, while using this, okay, it is important that you're equipped with the basic knowledge of statistics, practically on inferential and descriptive statistics. At yun yung magiging topics natin on the next sessions. Ngayon, ang gagawin lang natin ngayon is how to encode data using SPSS. Okay? Basically, if you are doing researches, like for educational statistics, many times that we float questionnaires, right? We gather data through questionnaires. We gather data by administering questionnaires to our respondents. Sometimes we create tests, we create post tests and pre-tests, and we enter the data of the scores of our students to our SPSS. Okay, so today we will be learning how to use SPSS in encoding our data. So I presume that you guys are open already. You have opened already your SPSS application. So I'm presenting to you. Okay, this is the first. Pag inopen mo yung SPSS, Ito yung una nating makikita. Alright? Are you viewing the same window?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So,
Yes, sir.
there are generally two windows in your SPSS main window. Okay? Data view and variable view. Okay, ito yung tinatawag nating variable view sa baba, no? Dito sa pinakababa, yan. Nakikita nyo? Ito yung data view, that is your data view. So it works like Excel, okay? Dito mo natin i-encode yung data. And then this is your variable view. Now, this is different, ha? The variable view is different from your data view. Excuse me. Now, ano ba ang variable view? Ang variable view, dito natin i-input yung ating variables. So last time we talked about independent and dependent variables and the type of variables that we have. Now, dito naman sa data view, dito nyo ilalagay yung inyong data set. Okay? Ano yung gender, ano yung or sex, ano yung score on this particular quiz, for example. Now, let's talk about the variable view. Sa variable view, no, meron dito yung name, meron yung type, meron yung width, decimals, label, values, columns, align, etc., etc. But what we are trying to focus here is just the name of the variable, the type of the variable, okay, the label of the variable, and then the measure of the variable. Okay, ito yung pagtutuunan natin ng pansin. Now, I will present to you a questionnaire, a dummy questionnaire, ha? A dummy questionnaire. For example, no, okay, this is a questionnaire of yeah, this is not a question. Ito. All right. This is a questionnaire of I use in study in gender issues in sports. Okay, I use this in my study in it's not yet a finished study, but I collected this years ago, okay, during the time of Eliza, I think so, and Giovanni. They were able to answer this question, no? Okay, this questionnaire is a questionnaire about gender issues in sports. So I'm trying to figure out if there is gender bias or gender stereotypes against women in sports in Cagayan State University, particularly in the College of Human Kinetics. So I gathered data here, okay? So this is my data. Okay, I want to know their name, but this is optional. Age, sex, birthplace, course, year level, marital status, and their answers on the following questions. So, pag ikaw ay nag-fulfill ng questionnaire, you want this data, this information to be filled out. At paano natin yan i-enter sa ating variable view? Okay, paano to i-enter sa variable view natin sa SPSS? Now, take note that our variables are age. Okay, our variables are age, sex, birthplace, course, year level, and marital status. So please take that down, no, para may reference tayo. Kasi I will shift now to our SPSS. Okay, I think pag nag-screen share ka, pwedeng screen lang. Pwede ba yun yung screen mo? Optimize screen sharing. Screen na lang. Yan, screen. Ayan. Okay. So I'm sharing now the screen. So not really a specific window. But now, for example, this is our questionnaire. I will minimize that and I will now go to my SPSS. All right. So say for example, this is the questionnaire and this is our SPSS window. Now, how do we input the variable in the SPSS window? So say for example, our variable, this is our independent variable anyway. So we put here, yung una nating variable na ilalagay dito ay yung respondent ID. Pag sinabi nating respondent ID, kasi pag nag-float ka ng questionnaire, after gathering the questionnaire, you have to put numbers in those questionnaires. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Ibig sabihin, para alam mo na itong questionnaire na ito na nilagay mo sa dataset mo ay questionnaire number 1, questionnaire number 2. So, ang tawag natin dyan ay res ID. Okay? Or respondent ID. By the way, sa name column, hindi yan tumatanggap ng pangalan na may space. Okay, for example, no, pag nilagay ko dito, respondent ID, it will flag as illegal character. So, sa name dito, okay, remember ha, sa name natin, it should not possess a illegal character like a space or any symbol. Ano lang yan? Letters lang yan. Letter symbols lang yan. Okay, so for example, ito, rest ID, which refers to my, dito mo na ilalagay yung actual label niya, na actual pangalan niya, respondent ID. Ayan. So, dyan siya tumatanggap ng actual name. Okay? Naintindihan nyo? So, now, ang type dito, numeric. Okay, remember this. When you enter a data set in a variable or a data set in SPSS, make sure that all data are numeric. By the way, no, ginagamit ito for quantitative analysis, not for qualitative analysis. Different yun. So for quantitative analysis, of course, since we are using quantitative analysis, it is expected that our data are expressed in numbers. Okay? They are expressed in values, in numbers. Okay? For example, sir, paano ang age? Is it quantitative? Of course. Pwede mong i-input yung data doon. Pero yung sex, sex is either male or female. Now question, how will you make that quantitative? In statistics, in data encoding, what we do is that we assign numbers to the several answers. So for example, kung male yan, we put 1. Okay? Kung female naman, we put 2. Alright? So, para maging numeric yung iyong data. So, unahin muna natin i-encode lahat ng ating variables. So, just do it with me, no? Age now. Okay? So, age, wag na yung name because it's not important, it's optional. And then we want sex. Okay? And then birthplace. Okay? And then course. And then year level. Okay, no. Okay? Tandaan nyo, hindi pwede ang space. So, year level. Kung gusto nyong shortcut at ilagay na yung actual name sa label, pwede lang. So, marital status or marstat. Ganyan siya. Okay? So, depende sa'yo yan. Now, let's try yung label na. I-labelan na natin siya ng actual name. So, that will be age, sex pa din yan, birthplace, course, year level, space, pwede nang ilagay ang space, and marital status. Yan. Okay? Can you follow? Now, let's now look at the type column. Okay, sa type column, map-represent ka niyan different variable type. It can be numeric, it can be comma, or scientific notation, or string. However, what we usually use here is a numeric data. Okay, a numeric variable type. Sometimes it can be string. Ano ba tong string? Pag sinabi nating string, letter ito. Okay, word ito na data. Okay, pero quantitatively, we use numeric. So we expect that all our variable are in numeric type. Okay, ang width naman, okay, ang width is yung, mapapansin niyo dito, no? Ayan. Nakalagay din dito ang width or yung decimal places. Okay? Pag sinabi nating decimal places, kung ilang decimal ang lalabas. Width naman before that. Okay? Kung i-express niya in scientific notation or what. But we are not interested with this. Okay, we're not interested with this because all our numbers will be the same regardless if anong decimal niyan. But to make your data set, let's say, clean, pwedeng 2 o kung gusto mo 0 lang. Okay? But in this case, we'll use the default which is 8 and 2. Okay? Let's see if how will that be different mamaya when we change that. All right? So, let's now proceed to the label. Now, dito tayo magkakatalo. Okay? Now, in the label, tandaan nyo to in the label, ang values na tinutukoy dito ay kung merong categories yung variable mo. I repeat the values that are being referred here is that when there is a category of your variable. Halimbawa, age. Do you have a category of your variable? Age? If there's none, there's no need to put values here. Okay? Pag sinabing category, katulad ng sex. Under sex, do you have categories of sex? Yes, male and female. Therefore, If that's the case, you have to put a value. And if you click that, you say the value is 1 and the label is male. Okay? And then add. Then the value is 2 and the label is female. And then add. And that's okay now. Okay? So, when do you put values for a certain label? When it is a categorical variable, meaning when it is nominal. Okay? When it's nominal. Okay? You remember our scale of measurement that we have talked last week? Okay? When the variable is nominal, there are categories. Okay? So, kaya nga ang ibang tawag sa kanya ay categorical variable. So, you have to specify the values when there are certain categories under a certain variable type or a certain label. Okay? So sa birthplace naman, syempre meron yan, Tuguegarao City or outside Tuguegarao City. So for example, that is our label. So how do we put that? So 1, value Tuguegarao City. And then 2, outside Tuguegarao City. All right, and then you just add that and then okay. Now, what about in the course? Do we have a category in the course, Darwin? Darwin, based on the questionnaire, do you think there must be values on the label course?
Values.
Eliza, what do you think?
Yes, sir.
And what are those?
The BPE, SPE, or the BPE, SWM.
All right, very good. So we put that under values, no? So say 1 is for BPE. Regardless kung 1 or 2, bahala kayo dyan. As long as you should know your coding. We call that coding, okay? So BPE, SPE, sorry. So pwede nyo i-edit yan. Just click it and then tanggalin yung and then change. Yeah. And then okay. And then add another one. That's 2 BPE SWM. Now question. Can you have the same code for the same category? Can you have the same code for the same category? Like 1 is for BPE SPE and then 1 is also for BPE SWM. You cannot do that. Okay? That is not allowable. So you have to have different codes for different categories. What about in year level? I guess there is, right? So for year level, you put 1 first year, and then 2 second year, 3 third year. Are you doing the same thing? Just follow what I'm doing, huh?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, and then okay. And then marital status is this. Can you put values here, Ezra?
Yes.
Ezra. Ezra, are you here?
Yes, sir.
What are the values that can be put here?
Single,
What else?
married,
What else?
divorced, widowed.
Oh, well, we don't have divorce in the Philippines, so that cannot be. So,
Ay, okay.
pwedeng widowed, right? Single,
Widowed na.
married,
Single.
or
Single, double, triple.
what's this now? Widowed. All right. So say, all right. So we're complete. Okay. Now, there's one thing that I want you to look into pa. Now, if you go to the other parts, may makikita tayo dito na measure. Okay? Measure. Now, ano itong measure? Dito mo, pag clinic mo yan, you will see the different type of measurements that we have talked or we have discussed last week. Okay? Nominal, ordinal, and scale. Pero itong scale, ito na yung ratio and interval natin. So you have to identify the type of measure na meron ka per variable because that will affect your analysis later on. Okay, so for example, what is marital status? That is, what type of measure is marital status, by the way? Who can answer my question?
Nominal, sir.
Nominal.
Yeah,
Nominal,
that is
sir.
nominal. Okay. What about year level? That is also,
Ordinal.
yeah, ordinal. What about course?
Nominal.
Nominal, because BPE, SPE is not higher than BPE, SWM, or the other way around. Birthplace,
Nominal.
nominal. What about sex?
Nominal, sir.
Scale? Hindi ba siya scale? Nominal. All right. It's not scale. I can measure it. It's a different type of sex. Anyway, age. What about age?
Nominal, sir.
Really? Is age nominal?
Ordinal.
Uh-huh.
Ordinal.
Uh-huh. Is
Ah.
age ordinal?
Kwan, sir,
Nominal, sir.
ratio.
It's
Ay,
a
hindi.
ratio. Yeah, it's
Ratio.
Ratio, sir. Ratio.
And therefore, it is
Scale.
Lang, sir, scale.
scale.
Scale,
All right. What about respondent ID?
Ordinal.
Hindi,
Uh-huh.
nominal.
Nominal lang yan. Pangalan lang eh. You are just labeling the questionnaire. Okay, so it doesn't tell us that questionnaire number 1 is higher than questionnaire number 2 to make it
Okay.
ordinal. All right, so that's just nominal. So are we all set with our variables? Now, when you are set with your variables, you can now go to data view and you will be able to see in the column names the variables that you have entered. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Now, you can now enter your data. Okay?
Wait, dito ako.
All right, you can now enter your data. Now, for example, no, may data na tayo sa, I'll just put here 1, 2, 3, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say have hypothetical lang. Mamaya we'll have a real example. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, you can see here that the decimal places is 2. Diba? Ang pangit tignan, no? Kung gusto mong gawin na 0 lang yan, okay, balik ka sa variable view at makikita mo, isa na lang siya. Yun yung tinatawag nating decimal. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 na lang. Wala na yung 1.00 na 2 decimal places. Okay? Understood? Now, let's talk about age. Okay, let's say our ages is 17, 21, 18, 19, 17 again. So if it doesn't bother you to have these 2 zeros here, it's okay. Now, sex, 1. Now, if you can notice, pag nandito ka na sa sex, wait, our view kasi dito is with value labels. I will just unclick that because it's default that you can see no value labels there. So 1 and then let's say 2, 1 again, 2, and 1 again. All right. Now, are you following?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So birthplace, let's say 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay. In course, how many categories do we have in course? How many labels? How many values? 2.
Sir.
Oh,
Let's
sir.
say 2, 2, 1, 2, and then another 1. What about in year level? We have 4. 1, 3, 2, 4, 4. Marital status, we have 3 values there. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Okay. So what you are seeing now are pure values, di ba? But kung gusto mo makita kung ano yung representation ng values na yan, you just go to view, okay, view, and then click value labels. Value labels. Oh, and now you can see your data. Okay, you can now see your data. Right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Are you seeing the same window?
Yes po.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Now, let's try an example. Okay, let's try an example. I will just open a questionnaire and I want you to input the variables in the SPSS window, variable view. Okay, now, wait lang, wait lang. Okay, please bear with me. I'm just downloading the questionnaire. Okay, now, for example, we have this questionnaire used by one of my clients. Okay, now, to open a new window for your SPSS, okay, ganito, screen. Ayan. So, can you see the questionnaire now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Now, what about now?
Wala pa rin, sir.
Not yet, sir. Not yet,
Wala,
sir.
sir.
Wala pa rin po, sir. Okay na po, sir.
Ayan na. Nakikita nyo na?
Yes,
Yes,
po,
sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Now, if you can see now in the questionnaire, okay, magbubukas tayo ng bagong SPSS window, ha? So when you're trying to open a new SPSS window, just simply click File, okay, File, and then New, okay, New, Data, okay, Data, okay, okay. Can we do that? New, Data. All right. So you are now presented a new window for SPSS. Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now,
Yes, sir.
using this questionnaire, okay, I want you to input the following variables. Name, age, not name anymore, but make sure that there is respondent ID, age, sex, civil status, religion, ethnicity, and number of years as residence. And then also this one, involvement in the festival. All right. And also Yun lang, yun lang. So this one, name, this age until involvement in the festival. Okay? Do it now. Share ko ulit, wait lang. Yeah.
Sir, wala po kaming nakikita.
Ayan,
Okay
meron
na.
na?
Okay na po.
Are you done?
Not yet po.
Nine variables ba lahat, sir?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7.
Ay, 7.
Yeah.
Wala
Age,
yung
sex,
residency?
Age,
Ay.
sex, civil status, religion, ethnicity, number of years of residence, and involvement in the festival.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, gawin na rin po ba yung values?
Yep. However, for ethnicity, meron tayong ano dyan, values. Sa religion, sa civil status, yun nga, single, married, and widowed.
And
Religion
Opo.
is
Catholic and
wait lang, let me check muna. You go first with the involvement in the festival. Andyan yung kanilang these are the values, okay? 1, committee chair, 2, choreographer, 3, coordinator, so on and so forth.
okay, sir. sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Direct.
Mamaya. Ongoing ang practice namin.
Ay, shit. Choreographer.
Okay,
Sir, ay,
bakit? Nawala?
hindi po, sir. Dun sa may involvement sa festival, lahat po nun, sir?
Iyap, lahat yan.
Okay po.
Sir, bakit may mga black blue? Okay na po.
By the way, can I exit for a while? Naghahang yung laptop ko. I will just use another laptop. I will shift to another laptop because my laptop is not working here. There are too many applications opened and it cannot, my laptop cannot handle it anymore. But just take this down muna, no? Just take this down. Age, sex is male and female. Civil status is single, married and widowed. And then religion is Roman Catholic 1. Roman Catholic 1. And then Roman Catholic. It depends kung anong gusto niyo ng label. So Roman Catholic, INC, born again Christians, and then others. Are you taking it down?
Yes.
Okay. And then while for ethnicity, Ilocano, Ibanag, Itawes, and then others. And that's it. So I will leave momentarily here muna sa ating Zoom. But ako lang ang magli-leave. Pwede kayo mag-stay muna, okay? I will assign Sir Vincent as the admin host meantime.